lifestyle might not make it. Living life high every day, tank wasted. Love liquor, but Yanks are my favorite. Oh, my shit beat me, I cannot take it.
Yo, we live from Drunk TV, man, and I got one of the hottest fucking credit repair funding specialists in Chicago. Not only in Chicago, bro, got clients from everywhere, you know what I'm saying? And if anybody interested in learning this credit / business funding game, y'all go get up with my boy, man. Let them know who we got on Drunk TV, man.
Man, what's going on? Appreciate you for having me, bro.
For sure.
Durrell Nash, man, owner, founder, Chosen Wealth Consultant. We do, man. We help everyday people fix their credit, leverage their credit, and, you know, get access to capital anywhere between like 50 to 100,000, so you know they can start scaling their businesses, man.
Oh, bro, and I feel like, man, these episodes is special, bro, because, you know what I'm saying, I watch the Famous and Wealthy podcast of Ben Man Kevo. I watch Dion Copewood. I watch Darius Benders. I watch Smitty the GOAT. Like, I watch all of these guys, so when I see somebody like Durrell, I feel like he gonna be, you know what I'm saying, he on his pace, he on pace to be one of those, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I really respect what bro got going on, bro, and it's like, I was following you before, like I seen you, I seen Future of Chicago that do skits, share some of your work. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, oh damn, I already had talks with bro about doing the interview, so like, I want to tell you I appreciate what you're doing because I know what you're doing is real, and like we people of color, so it make it more believable when I'm already watching bigger guys like Smitty and Darius Benders and Mr. Phenomenal and all them guys, and then I'm seeing you. I feel like you just as, you know what I'm saying, you tapped in, you know what I'm saying, so I'm like boom, I'm like I gotta get bro on this motherfucker though, you know what I'm saying? Cause he know what he know, and I know you know what you know, and you one of mine in my eyes. So I appreciate the fact, like, damn, it make it more believable that this shit real. Cause a lot of people be feeling like it's a scam. You like they like a lot of people have bad experiences with this credit building, you know what I'm saying, process. So like, let people know what side of town you from and shit like.
Man, so I'm from the South Side, grew up in Domino, and then man, the crazy thing about like people that's thinking like credit repair is a scam, man, it's something that anybody can do, bro. Like I started doing this years ago. I was teaching high school math, bro. I was a regular Joe, you feel me? And then learn the credit game, learn how the wealthy people are actually getting their wealth, man. They wasn't using their own money. I remember, bro, I tried to touch a 10. Like, all right, cool. What I'm going to do with it? Spend it.
Oh, bro.
But when you get a 10 on the credit card and get 20, man, that's leverage. That's money that you ain't even got to use in your own pocket, bro. So,
yeah,
it's definitely something that everybody can tap into, man. We all got credit scores, you feel me?
Yeah, hey, yeah. So, like, we're going to take it back to before the credit journey. So, like, what was it like growing up for you and shit though? Like, did you have brothers and sisters in your household and all that, or like, you know?
Yeah. So I grew up, bro. I got two brothers, man. I'm actually a twin, man. My twin brother, he in like high ticket sales. And my other brother, he an educator, man. So you know, we just came from a long line of educators. Grew up playing sports, basketball, football, everything, bro.
Oh,
Yeah, man. Actually, bro, I got invited to the combine too in like 2020. Yeah, bro. COVID, knocked all that stuff over with.
Ah, yeah. That's what's up. So like, did your peoples put you on credit early, or you had, or did? Cause a lot of high schools don't teach this, bro. So like, did you even know about credit in high school when you was in high school?
No, bro. And then my parents ain't tell me nothing. Like, bro, like you said, man, in our community, credit, it's kind of like frowned upon. They be like, don't use no credit cards, don't do this. But like, if we had the information, and if our parents had the information, we would have been better off, right?
Yeah.
So like, man, the lack of knowledge, man, it get passed down from generations to generations. You know, ignorance, that's the most expensive thing we're gonna pay with, bro.
Yeah.
Like, the more we don't know, we're gonna have to pay for it for sure. So it's crazy, bro.
Yeah, so like that is crazy, cause bro, like once you go through high school and then you getting taught what you taught, and then like it's like we all learned too late. It's like our parents didn't know about it. Then we didn't know about it, and then it's like, okay, boom, the internet is like another type of space. Like when we was coming up, well, when I was coming up, I don't know how old you is, but like I'm probably a few years older than you, but like We ain't had that in. You know, we got MySpace, Tag, Facebook. Like, that's dominating our focus. We don't know about credit. Like, I really feel like the little piece I did learn about credit, bro, I feel like every high school in America should have a credit course. Absolutely. If you really want someone to be their own boss. Like, I really feel like they don't teach it for a reason. They want a high percentage of people to work for the corporate plantation their whole life. Man, and they really need people to keep these businesses going, but why not want to be the business owner? Like, we not taught to want to be the owner of the business. We taught to go to school, get a good education, and work for them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So when we stumble across these people that beat the odds and they look like us, these like people like it's just motivation. Like even with the stocks, like I see people like Chris Sane, and that's like the main person. Chris Sane, Wall Street Trapper, and people like that. It's like, damn, this shit really believable, and I know it's real because these my people, like, that's really rich off this shit. So it's like motivation. Like I look at them like I came up want to play sports, want to motherfucking be a rapper and do the rap. But if I would have knew like, okay, be a day trader in the stock market, be a motherfucking credit repair specialist, business funding specialist, like. We ain't taught this. We taught to want to value the industries that's gonna really fuck us out our money. Like, not to talk too vulgar, like, but we was blind again, and like that's why I appreciate people like you that learned it and willing to, you know what I'm saying? Like make people a believer that it's not no finesse, because a lot of people that lost money in the business because it is finesses out there.
Yeah, I mean, bro, it's scammers everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
You're going to get people that do good business, people that do bad business. But, like, bro, when it comes to my company, man, I put my face everywhere. Like, ain't no way you going to say, can't nobody I work with say I ever did them wrong, that they didn't learn something from me. Because guess what? I was a teacher, bro. That's literally my job, was to help educate people. And being in the high schools, bro, they definitely wasn't teaching nobody about credit. I was trying to tell my kids, like, bro, y'all need to get on y'all credit. Mr. Nash, we don't care about that. We want switches, SRTs. I'm like, bro, y'all like the kids different now, though, bro. From when we was growing up, man, the high school kids a lot different. They don't really think in the future. Like, credit is the way that everybody needs to get on, but you got to be responsible. That's the main thing. For sure. A lot of people can't handle that type of money. So it's a reason why it's people at a certain level and people is not. Like, that's just the way that life goes. For sure, man, because everybody can't handle 100K, 50K.
Yeah, people can't even handle 5K. I'd have seen, like, I'm peeping the start from 300 to 550 to 1K journey. Like, I got out and had to start from the bottom. Like, when I got out, I had to start from 300 to 550 to 1K and up. Like, and you got to show you can really, they want to see the trust. They want to see, like, okay, we can trust you to put this back, and okay, now we gonna offer you a bigger car limit. Like, we gonna see if you can handle it, and I get it now. It's like a responsibility thing. Like,
it's about relationships. That's about relationships, right? So like, if I gave you $100 and you paid it back right on time, I'm like, all right, cool. I can give you some more money. But say if I gave you $100, it took you 60 days to pay me back. I'll never lend you no money again.
It's not a good look in a lender eye.
Right, it looks bad. So, you know, it's all about building relationships. Like, the main thing come with funding, man, banks want to see 100% payment history. If you ain't got 100% payment history, it's like red flags. You know, we all got red flags. The banks definitely look for red flags. Exactly.
So, like, even if your utilization had, like, 100% payment history, is paying your bare minimum monthly payment, right?
Bare minimum.
So even if you get a card, they give you $2,000 on this card, boom, you spend $1,500, but you're gonna pay the $1,500 back 2 days after your statement day, but at least pay your bare minimum $50.
Yeah, at least.
And it's gonna count as an on-time payment. Okay, because I feel like a lot of people just don't understand the science of how to really utilize the credit cards, and that it's 35% of your scope, which is damn near half. If you want to be technical, 35 is damn near 50%.
It's the highest percentage, bro.
You feel me?
So, like, definitely just paying things on time, man. Set stuff on auto pay. It's real simple. Like, if you want to be a successful person, you want to make the type of money you want, you got to be responsible. Anybody that's irresponsible, what they do, mess up the bag, bro.
For sure.
They mess it up. So, definitely got to be responsible, man.
Bro. So, like, your journey, like, coming from, like, the teacher and shit, like, what was your first moment, like, aha, I realized credit was a cheat code, like, to life. Like, we ain't gonna call it a cheat code, but a cheat code. It is a cheat code.
And
but
it's definitely a hack, and it definitely helped me condense time, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, when I got my first credit card from American Express, I got approved. I saw limit 45,000.
Woo! Out the gates?
Man, what? Well, look, bro, I got 3 of them though.
So you had it. So hold on, hell now. Bring that back, cause people can't even get. It's like, bro, people realistically can't get 500, bro. Man. A G. 2,000, let alone anything over those limits. So you telling me, like, so did you have a good credit score already?
So no, that's when I built up my credit. See, I was my first client, bro. So I had the repossession, I had the late payments, bro.
So you was your own first client.
My highest credit card at the time was a secure card. That's when you put
your own money.
You put money on the card, bro. $200 Open Sky credit card, bro.
Yes, I had Open Sky before.
I couldn't get approved for none, but like once I fixed my credit, did American Express, man.
Hey, that's motivation for the trenches, man.
Three credit cards, man. One hard inquiry, bro. Anybody can do it, man. They don't give you multiple products. I got 2 business cards and a personal, man. Totaling about 120,000 though.
Oh, that's cold.
Yeah,
so, like, you say you started off with a $200 secured. Unsecured.
That was secure.
Oh, it was secure, so it was your $200 you had to put on your Open Sky.
I had to put it on there, pay back my own money, $200.
Damn, so you really started from the bottom with this credit shit. And like, what year was that?
Bro, this was 2023.
Damn! This was never 2 years ago, gang. Like, that was 2 years ago?
2023, bro.
Oh, you snapping. So, like, what, like, all right, so did anybody try to downplay your business before you took off? Like, didn't believe what you was telling them, like, as far as, like, the lane you done jumped in? Did they not believe it?
I mean, man, yeah, it's a lot of people that was skeptical, but ain't nobody ever didn't believe because I always had receipts, right? So I come with proof. When it comes to any business, man, you gotta just have a proof of business.
Yeah.
I'm showing I deleted all of my student loans. That's the first thing that got people interested. They like, damn, you can wipe out student loans?
Yeah.
I found that out myself.
Oh, bro.
And I'm like, all right, I can do this for myself. I can do this for somebody else, man. And then the business kept growing. And then I just started investing more into myself.
Oh, that's love, bro. So, like, getting into, like, the credit repair / sauce, what's the biggest mistake you feel like people make in Chicago when trying to fix their credit?
I say the biggest mistake people make when they trying to fix their credit is doing the credit repair process and applying for some new credit. You see one item drop off and then boom, you think it's time to get a credit card.
Yeah.
That ain't the thing to do. And the main thing that I really see people, because like, man, people come to my inbox all the time telling me they credit issues, but people complain about the position that they're in, but they don't do nothing to change it.
Right.
And that's the main thing. I feel like there's a lot of people that complain, they want to talk about it, but like, man, in order to get to a different level, you gotta start taking action. Like, you wouldn't be where you at if you ain't investing yourself, the studio, the drug TV, the sounds. These your investments that you made.
Bro.
So like,
Bro.
that's the main thing. People gotta stop being scared, jump off the porch, bro.
For sure. Instead of thinking everything, and like I was saying when I was mentioning the names that I was mentioning, like you, the Smitties, I see you my peoples. So it's more believable and make it more trustworthy to me. Like, it's not a race thing, but I feel more comfortable trusting your process now. Like, okay, boom. Like, I already see bro them doing it. And it's like they gotta take a gamble. And it's like that mentor, we gonna get into that. But they like that mentorship is key. Cause I'm pretty sure you got a mentorship. And I feel like a lot of people might think that's a scam when really, like I heard Dion say he paid Byron, what's his name? Byron Golden, bro. 50,000 or 100,000 or something like that. His wife, like, you don't even know him. You paying him this type of money, and see, this ain't no gamble on no drugs. No, this is a real gamble from someone who knows something. So, like, bro, I'm really taking heed. So you don't even know. Like, when I came across you, I got a strong belief in you. Like, bro know something. He not playing, but it was just like the time. It was like, don't think I didn't believe, and we supposed to low key been did it, but like I know you know what you know, and I believe in your business, what you got going on, and I know it's creating real results because you got the foundation, bro. You know what you know, gang. So I know it's valid. Just like I trust the people I've been studying, like I name. They gonna keep naming their name. They gonna see it and know, like, eventually, you know. But, like, shout out all my people that's doing this, bro. Like, that's, you know what I'm saying? I just want to encourage more people to trust the process.
Yeah, that's what it is.
With, you know what I'm saying? And patience. Because, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it take 1-2 rounds and then it's not it's not a 30-day process. It's not sometimes not a 60, like, realistically, 6 months to a year to get the complete while you utilize your credit cards and stuff, right?
Man, bro, it took me an entire year to clean my credit.
Exactly.
Like everybody's process is different, but people definitely just, you know, you gotta just start somewhere, right?
Yeah.
And like the guys that you mentioned, the thing that separates them, and I believe what separates me is just like being somebody that educates, right? So I'm not a person that sells my services. I basically just educate people as much as possible, and if you want to buy and you get value for what I'm giving you, man, you're gonna pay what I charge.
For sure. And I really feel like, bro, you just sent like the automated plans, and you know when you get into like when you become a businessman with the credit, like this is stuff you gotta do. Like you gotta set it up professionally to, you know what I'm saying, like kind of automated, whatever you want to call it. That's just the business, because you be busy. You don't got time to respond to everybody right then and there, so you gotta have this shit set up the right way. You know what I'm saying?
So I got a team working in my DMs.
So you reached that level that you understand teamwork make dream work.
Man, you feel me?
For sure.
You go further with a group than you ever do. That's why, you know, teams win championships. Ain't no solo person that win no championship, bro. So yeah.
Like no doubt. So like, how you feel about online disputes versus handwritten disputes?
Man, I'll be honest with you, bro, and I'm giving this a sauce away on camera, but look, you can have successful disputes without ever sending a single thing in the mail, bro. When I clean my own credit, I never sent out a single dispute letter.
So without
through the mail.
Through the mail. So you fill it out online, but not through the mail.
So I send all of my disputes through the CFPB. That's gonna be the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. Yeah. And basically, they the governing body for all the reporting agencies. Yeah. Like, you notice they sued Experian, TransUnion. You might have got a check from them not too long ago. They giving out like $20 checks, but man, they holding these companies accountable. Yeah. Cause
I seen something, bro. It's like they made it seem like you have to send out 2 rounds of hand-win disputes and then go to the seat. So you could go straight, out the gate, you could go straight to them.
Out the gate.
Oh, yeah. See, that makes sense, because bro, like I said, it'd be different, you know what I'm saying, reviews and different things people telling people when it come to credit, bro. Like, so it'd have been people, including AI, that tell you to send out the handwritten 2 rounds, and if they don't reply within the 2 rounds, then go to the CFP. Like, so you could go out the gate to the CFPB.
Man, right away, bro.
And I'm probably saying it wrong. What is
CFPB?
So I was right.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, bro. I mean, and we just getting results for our clients daily, bro. Like, I'll show you this right now, man. So we live. This today. This my homie David. What did he say? How much the score and went up?
105 points.
That's hell.
Bro.
105. Get all the student loans repaired. So like, man, it's all about strategy and consistency. That's the thing. I'm persistent.
Bro. So like, did some of them people I mentioned help motivate you into like who the person you is now in your credit journey, or you built yourself with your own research into your own credit journey, and what they doing just made you more of a believer of what you've learned? Man. If I didn't confuse you with my question.
No, I'd say it was a little bit of both, right? So I definitely looked up to them guys, man, and you know, really their competition as well. So, you know, I studied the competition heavily. Yeah. That's what you're supposed to. I was playing football, film study, right? Yeah. See what the person's doing that's making the money that you want to make. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, I done figured it out, I credit code. Yeah. And, you know, I done paid for the information because, man, if somebody's making $1 million, I'm going to pay to figure out how I can make $1 million.
Exactly.
Like you see online, a lot of people be like, you know, I can show you how to make $10,000 a month. That was cool for me when I wasn't. But now I need to ask, be like, okay, I can teach you how to make $100K a month.
Bro. Oh, bro. So like another key element in credit is collections. So like, what's the real truth about collections? Should people pay them back or no?
Man, bro, no, not even a little bit, right? Because when your debt is sold off to a collection agency, that's already been paid for. Another example, right? That's like me and you. I give you $100, and I'm like, hey, I need my $100 back. Then my brother come to you and be like, hey, bro, give me my money. You don't even know my brother.
Right, right.
So how do you owe my brother money and you never made any transaction with him? So, man, collections, man, we remove collections. The easiest way to get them removed, man, send a cease and desist letter. You can put that in the chat GPT, and when you send a cease and desist, that has to stop all communication, even including reporting on your credit. So that's a way that you can get collections out, but, man, I don't suggest paying for collections. It's already been paid for. And same thing with charge-offs, right? If you get an account that's charged off, man, those companies get 1099 forms, right? They write that off on their taxes. Your debt's already been paid off.
Yeah, so this is like really like a game that you have to learn to play in order to maximize the. You know what I'm saying?
It's America, bro.
Yeah,
it's a reason they don't teach us this stuff in the school systems, bro.
And I feel like it's so many people. It's like it's a lot of people catching on, but it's still a large percentage of people who don't realize, and they can have a lot of money. It's millionaires who don't even know what they supposed to know about credit, gang, and it's like that's the scary part, because when you run through them M's and you could have obtained the knowledge for the amount of money that you could have obtained it for, you gonna regret it. Like, damn, I done spent all these millions, I done bought all these chains, I don't got life insurance, my credit not right, I don't got no businesses, I just look good on the internet, I got all these chains and I don't got nothing to show for it.
Priorities be messed up, and that life insurance is a big one in our community, bro.
Man.
Like, I'm a licensed insurance agent too, so like.
Also, you into that too?
Bro, a whole bag of financial.
Are you acting crazy? Shout out my boy. Shout out my boy. Yeah, we gonna have to one gonna have to get on the side of you though, for real,
bro. Cause like, man, realizing like, man, a lot of people, cause you know I done lost some people in the streets, bro, and just knowing like, alright, we didn't have enough money for the funerals, we didn't have, but life insurance that paid. If I die, I know my brother's at least getting $100K. That's more than most people can say. Most people can't give nobody nothing. At least when you die, give something to your family.
For sure, bro. So like, what you had to go through to be? Cause I got a homie. I got two homies, a male and a female, who licensed life insurance agents. One worked for Primerica, and one he worked for like himself. Like he's like I forgot the name.
Yeah, independent broker.
He an independent broker. You feel me? Who it's just slightly different. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I'm around what I need to be around, but I just gotta soak it in and utilize it the right way. You feel me?
Definitely invest in life insurance policies, man. You can borrow from life insurance policies or IULs. That's why I set a lot of my clients up with. But you know, I do life insurance just on a pastime. I help people get their credit because, you know, once you get that money, you can put that stuff into a life insurance policy, borrow from it, then that's like credit too.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. So like, what's the wildest credit foul you ever fixed? You feel like that shit was horrible. Like, I'm talking about you shocked that you got these results. Like, I'm talking about like a 403. What's the worst credit profile you done turned up?
Man, I done had clients start in the 300s. But
damn, 300.
I didn't know it went that low.
I honestly ain't know that either. Gang. Like, what the fuck?
For sure, bro. But this is one of my clients, bro. You know, I gotta come with the receipt so people know I ain't capping, right? So one of my clients started with a 496.
Damn.
And then 1 month got him to a 722.
That's thorough. See, that's thorough.
So that was probably one of the biggest jumps.
And did they have credit cards, or this with no credit card?
This is just me doing all the removal. This is just a first day removal process.
Oh, that's coded.
So, man.
So, okay, as far as the removal, bro, like, is Midland one of the hardest things to remove?
Midland credit, LVN funded, nah, man, we get all of them removed.
So Midland not nothing to a motherfucker like you.
No, and then the thing is, man, so I'm partnering with lawyers too, right?
Yeah.
So if these companies are constantly reporting inaccurate information in your credit report, you can get up to $1,000 per inaccuracy on the report. So we send it to litigation,
Yeah.
and we put money back into our client's pockets. So it's a whole structure
What?
framework. Man.
Hey, I better. Hey, look. Don't let none of this go over y'all head, man. He giving it to you in the raw, man. And I know it's not no flaws, cause bro really official and stamped in this shit, bro. And it's like he one of us. You know what I'm saying? So it's who better else to learn than, you know what I'm saying, than from your people. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of rare, because like I said, the average person, mamas, daddies, brothers, cousins, they don't know this information, gang.
That's the main thing, bro.
So
information is one part, but execution another, right? So like, man, you can tell people until they blue in the face what they supposed to do, but until they actually go do it, man, make them change.
okay, so like, what's the most common cap you see on TikTok or IG that discourage people from believing in the credit repair? Like, you know, people that you will see like, damn, they misleading the people, and I don't want that to rub off on people and make them think I'm operating like them. Like, you get what I'm saying?
I say anybody that's like making any guarantees, like, bro, I can clean your credit in 7 days. I can clean your credit in 30.
2 days, 2 day sweeps and shit like that. Do you believe in that?
Sure, it worked. I mean, look, man, when people was doing like the TransUnion sweep, I'm sure you heard about that. But
yeah, I heard about that.
They was, you know, identifying some of their clients as victims as like SA. Like,
yeah.
So that stuff can lead you in prison.
Ah, so it's really...
So it's a lot of legalities when it comes to the dispute process. But, you know, I say never sell nobody no dream, right? It's a process. You can't have years of messing up your credit thinking it's going to get fixed in 30 days.
Yeah. Okay. So, how important is updating personal info before disputing?
So that's probably one of the most important things that anybody can do, right? Because if you look at your credit report, it can have like 3 different variations of your names, have all the addresses.
Old addresses and shit.
And
like,
the thing about those old addresses, right? So when you're disputing and they're trying to get this information, say you have a collection where you lived at, you know, XYZ. But if you remove that address from your credit profile, they have no ability to verify it, so that way those accounts can start getting removed. So like, bad debt travels with you.
Yeah.
But if you clean up your credit profile, get rid of some of those addresses, phone numbers, man, you can start seeing stuff get removed without even sending a dispute letter, right? Just personal update letter.
oh, so you recommend people to call all 3 bureaus and tell them to be like, can you please remove any old addresses, old phone numbers, old job, anything that's old aliases, like y'all be spelling people's names wrong, and you know what I'm saying? So that's the first step before people even jump into credit repair. You suggest that's a good suggestion?
Yeah, that's 100% right. That's what everyone needs to start doing, because
For sure.
the credit report, basically according to U.S. Code government, right, it's supposed to maintain maximum percent accuracy. And if all 3 of your reports have different name, different addresses, it's not accurate, right?
Exactly.
So inaccuracies by law had to get removed from credit reports.
Oh, for sure. So like, is that a reason why Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax be getting sued? Because some people dispute those inaccuracies and then they still count it as, you know what I'm saying? They still count it as accurate.
Yep.
So is that why the CFPB be on top of them, like,
making sure they're doing what they're supposed to do? Because when you send an initial dispute out, right, an investigation has to happen. You have to contact creditors to see, like, okay, verify this information. So you're supposed to be getting that method of verification back. Like, who did you contact, the when, the where, the why. And if they don't provide that stuff, okay, delete it. Like, and then it's just a constant thing, right? So sometimes when you first send your disputes, a lot of people get discouraged. When it's like, oh, my disputes came back verified. Now what? Man, you gotta keep going.
Yeah.
You gotta keep going, right? It's a dispute process. It's not a one-time dispute trick. So that personal information update, definitely, for sure.
For sure. Bro. So take heed, man. Make sure y'all soak in all this info, because I personally feel like it's 100% true. Y'all can do y'all research and y'all gonna see, like, damn, Durrell Nash telling the truth. Maybe I should join Durrell Nash mentorship. Maybe his mentorship not too expensive, because there's levels to this shit. And right now, he know the same information that the people that's charging $12,000, $15,000, $30,000, $20,000 is charging, gang. So my advice is to jump on and join bro mentorship while he show love to our people. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not just telling y'all, I'm gonna take heed. you know what I'm saying, jump on it while it's hot from somebody who really know it, getting real results in real time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, that's my advice based on what we touched on so far. You know what I'm saying?
No, bro, because the price definitely going up.
Exactly.
Price
So,
going up, man.
and like I said, I realize the price that bigger people is charging, but I feel like you are bigger people right now, but you just still showing love. Because you reaping the benefits of your research and what you learning. And you can really hit a motherfucker across the head, but you being humble right now.
Got to, though.
You making motherfuckers believers.
Yeah.
Instead of taxing them and I get it, gang. No, I get it. I get what you doing, though. No doubt, though. You
a lot
feel
of people
me?
that got credit problems, sometimes they got money problems, right?
Yeah.
So I was in a position where, you know, I wasn't able to spend, you know, thousands of dollars on, you know, high-level mentorship. But, like, man, once I soaked up that information, it's like, okay, you make your own value in business and like shit.
Yeah.
My price definitely going up, but you know I'm trying to help as many people as possible.
For sure.
The credit changed my life though, bro, man. Allowed me to quit my job, all types of stuff, man.
So like, how many points can somebody realistically jump in 30 days in your eyes?
Realistically, like, I mean, the highest points that anybody ever jumped in my program was 261.
Damn. In 1 month? And that's without utilizing their credit cards, right?
No, so just straight disputing the negative items, getting things removed, because a lot of people
Damn.
stuff that hold their credit back, like late payments. You know, those can drop your credit score anywhere between 100 and 150 points. You only get 850, right? 850 is the highest credit score you can get, but man, those late payments will hold you back. But 261, bro, highest jump that I've ever did for any of my clients.
That's real sauce though. Like, so like, what's one credit secret you wish people understood earlier though?
Man, one credit secret that I think everybody can really just do it right now, man, is that you don't even have to pay anybody to fix your credit. You can literally do it yourself. You can upload your credit report from from myannualcreditreport.com, right? You can get a free credit report. They give you 3 experience trends you on Equifax. Download it as a PDF, upload it to ChatGPT. Say, chat, write me a dispute letter utilizing the Fair Credit Reporting Act and consumer law to dispute the negative items off your credit report. ChatGPT will write you a letter, go to the mail, send it off, man. Yeah, be consistent. Main thing is people just gotta get started. Like,
for sure.
But that's something that anybody can do.
Okay, so we gonna get into the funding / business game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, what's the easiest way for beginners to get their first 10 to 20K in funding?
Start with the personal credit.
Start with the personal credit.
So once your personal credit is optimized, right, you need at least a 680 credit score, no derogatories, no late payments, and you need to have like comparable credit. So you need to have like a personal credit card at least $2,500 because you can't ask for $10,000 on the business side when you got a $500 credit card on the personal. Right, so you know, building relationships, but you gotta utilize your personal credit. That's gonna be the easiest way that anybody can get their first $10,000 to $50,000 in business funding.
So you feel like building that personal. So if a person has, say realistically, like the highest limit someone has on a personal is 1,000, is your suggestion to them is to work that 1,000 for 3 to 6 months and get it raised to 15, and then like, so realistically, it can take up to 2 years for a certain person if you build your personal and you going step by step, like to get it to 2,500. Like, you know?
No, it depends, right? So, like, you know, we was talking about the secure card, right? So, secure way is a fastest way you can show banks that you have money. So, you can put $2,500 on a secure credit card, and now you got a $2,500 credit card, and now you have that comparable credit. So, you can use that as leverage.
Oh, so like, kind of like the Open Sky thing. Because my first Open Sky, I had that motherfucker like a G limit. Like, this during COVID. Like, I put my own G on that motherfucker, and that was my limit. So, it's like, that set the bar high. So when I was seeing like these score increases, I didn't understand credit at the time. I'm like, I'm just doing it to keep rent. I'm renting exotic rentals and shit. Like, I'm going out of town. I'm going to Hertz to the exotic rentals and Enterprise exotic. And I'm understanding like, boom, if I gotta put this 1,000 back, my limit, in order to have the incidental money plus what they're charging to keep getting these rentals. So I was really rookied out, like, but it was a good thing though, cause it's like I'm paying the money back, but I'm doing some rental shit. But it was a good look. So I'm like, damn. So now that I know what I'm learning now, I'm like, I was ahead of the curve without knowing I was ahead of the curve. Like, like I was on an unsecured card and my limit was 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That was with bad credit.
Yeah, for sure. And that's the thing with secure cards. Any like bad credit, that's what secure cards is for. So
yeah,
if you got the money to put up $2,500, get that comparable credit, then you can start getting the higher limit credit cards like 5,000, 10,000.
Yeah,
Work your way up because like man, credit is a game of leverage.
Yeah.
This building we in, somebody leverage credit to get it. So
exactly.
Man, it's how everybody doing what they supposed to do the right way. We just gotta play catch up for real.
For sure. So like I've been doing my research and I've been seeing a lot about credit stacking. Like, have you heard about credit stacking and like could you break down what they mean by someone who is credit stacking with their credit cards and shit like that?
Yeah, so credit stacking is basically where you apply for certain credit cards that pull from each bureau, right? So for example, American Express, they pull from Experian.
Yeah.
Chase pull from Experian. U.S. Bank pulls from TransUnion, right? So the qualification when it comes to funding, you need to have at least 3 hard inquiries on all 3 credit reports.
Yeah.
So pull 3 banks and pull Experian, TransUnion, Equifax. That's 9 credit cards. And all 9 of them credit cards give you at least a $10,000 limit. That's $90K right there. Or if they give you 5, that's 45, right? That's still money that people don't have they can use as leverage.
For sure.
So credit card stacking, man, it's a lot simpler. You just got to know which banks pull from where.
Yeah. So I think that's another thing be confusing people, bro, when they be hearing like, oh, you can get 150K in business funding or 300K. They don't understand. Sometimes it take 5, 6 cards to get it. It be making it seem like one card gonna have 100,000 on there. Or
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Some cards with American Express, they charge cards. I've had clients have like $100,000 approvals.
That's thorough.
But credit card stacking allows you to build multiple relationships with banks.
Yeah.
So you can use it, right?
Yeah.
Relationships gonna make you go further in this game.
For sure. So like, what banks or credit unions actually show love in Chicago? You think like, not just Chicago, but like anywhere. Like what on some beginner shit? Like what some of the banks or credit unions you feel like show love? And like this is a problem. Not to cut you off, because sometimes I ask questions on top of questions and shit. Like
I'm trying to think
so, because I be mixing personal with business. So when I hear a lot of these funding plays, I be getting confused sometimes. Like, are they talking about personal or are they talking about business?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like the question was like, what banks or credit unions actually show love in Chicago? But it can be personal or business. Like okay. That's what confused me.
Yeah, so I definitely say like on the personal side, Christian Community Credit Union, they give out decent limits, right? Nassau Federal Credit Limit, and then everybody talk about Navy Federal, right? The easiest play I'm gonna get y'all play right now. The easiest play against the Navy Federal right now. Call them up, man. So you have a deceased relative that was in service. That's it. They're not gonna ask for no proof or nothing, bro. I got me a Navy Federal card, man. Built that relationship with them. They give auto loans, credit cards, business lines of credit, everything. So, man, that's a play that y'all can use, man.
Oh, so you can just call a number and tell them my cousin.
No, not cousin, like Grant. Like it gotta be like
immediate,
like say like great grandfather.
Oh, type shit.
I mean, like.
So what if you had actual cousins who was in the Navy, Air Force, Marines?
So I think with that, they do have like access codes they can give people. But people, when I was asking for people, Navy Federals, I ain't trying to get my code. I ain't trying to
type shit.
Trying to get it. Man, you can just call them up.
Yeah.
Then on the business side, man, Chase is a good bank. They can give you up to like $50,000 to $100,000 on a credit card. U.S. Bank, they give out decent limits on the business side, man. It's just really just knowing which banks to choose from in the right sequence.
For sure, bro. So, like, can a brand new LLC still catch big approvals?
Yeah, my LLC, when I had started my company, man, fresh out the first month, that's when I got the American Express, the Chase, the
First month.
First month brand new because my personal credit was out the
See, that's what I'm saying. It had so long as your personal credit was 700 plus.
Yeah. You got to use that as a personal guarantor. So what that does is like, man, I don't have any bank statements. I just started my business, but you see that I have the high limit credit card on the personal side. You see, I got 100% payment history. Cool, $45,000, and they gave me another $50,000, and they gave me $15,000. I'm like, that's thorough.
So like. So like, if you got like, say for instance, you got like multiple cards with a 1K limit. Do you think people could get some rhythm with that?
Man,
as far as you
can, but like
that's still slight.
It's an app called Meet Ava. They'll give you up to
I got Meet Ava. I got Ava
up to $2,500 credit card.
See my Ava is basically like right now it's in the beginner stage based off apps and shit like that, like subscriptions and you know what I'm saying. It ain't got to the offering the credit card stage yet, you know.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna see and tap in with you because it's an application you kind of do it and apply for their credit product, but like they're approved for like $2,500, so that's a quick way. And then another way, if people don't have like the comparable credit, man, they can use authorized user trade lines, right? So basically, piggybacking off of somebody else's good credit, say they got a $20,000.
What's the most money you think you help somebody secure and funding?
Oh man, so I helped the client secure $100K. I feel like that was, and I got paid 10%, right? So as a funding company, we charge 10% on the back end what we get our clients approved for. Help them get $100K that was able to start a box trucks business.
Oh, bro.
So the business that I'm in, man, it's really helping change people's lives, right? I'm helping people start businesses, become their own boss, because like you said, bro, they don't teach us in school to be bosses. They tell us go to school, get a job, bro. I went to school, graduated college. As soon as I graduated, I was at Amazon.
Oh, bro, like, what the fuck? Like,
I spent four years in school. And I realized, bro, like, the destination that I was at Amazon made me realize I just wanted more for myself, bro. So I just locked in, and I had to do what I had to do to change my life around, though.
Bro, for sure. So, like, what's one thing that you feel instantly kill funding chances?
Late payments.
Late payments, so that's something that they take serious, like late payments.
Any late payments, man, they are going to deny you all back because you don't look trustworthy, right?
Yeah. So even if it's your car, you late on your payments with your car finance company and lender, so it's gonna look like you're untrustworthy to obtain. Okay.
That's the main thing, man. Hey, they looking for that 100% payment history. If you ain't got that, they ain't gonna give you no money.
Bro. So like, what you feel like the biggest business credit myth out right now that people selling people false dreams on, that's really out to get people money? Unlike you giving people real-time results, real, you know what I'm saying, real sauce. Like, what you think the biggest myth is that's sending people off to, spend their money with the wrong people? Like,
I would say that people think that, that first 100K in funding is going to come for the first round, right? So funding comes in rounds just like credit repair, right? So like most businesses, when they start off and they get loans, that one loan ain't going to secure their business for the lifeline of it. So, you can go in for additional rounds of funding, and just people understand, like, okay, maybe I didn't get 100,000, but I got 50. Right?
Yeah.
Having more of what you didn't have will definitely help your business any way, shape, or form. So, people have lofty expectations but don't realize the work they actually need to get put in.
For sure. So I think y'all need to take heed to that shit, because I'm taking heed as bro going. Like, this shit, like, as I said, like, you got to do your own research and then run into a motherfucker that knew it, and I feel like that's the perfect combo to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Doing your own little research and then hearing this shit in a raw from a motherfucker that's really doing it, getting real-time results. It hit different. Like, you feel me? So, like, what would you do if you had to rebuild your whole credit from scratch today?
Man,
if your shit was terrible, like, what would you do today to rebuild it from scratch?
Man, if I had to rebuild my credit from scratch right now, run a secure card play, right? So I'll probably put $5,000 on a secure credit card for them, make sure I have payments on time. And then I would add a lot of primaries, right? So like I said, at Meet A was the kickoffs. Rent reporters is a good one, right? For those people that, been paying rent, but it's not getting reports to their credit, get rent reporters. It's going to backdate it for you. So, you need credit age, right? That's the main thing. When it comes to funding, you need that credit age.
Bro.
Like, man, I really run it back up though. Like, I can go to zero right now, and now that I know the things that I know with credit, I'll never go back broke again.
Bro, that's thorough. So, like, what's some suggestions for, like, my situation? Like, if I had a 2022 LLC that I started and now it's 2025. Okay, it got that little 3-year age, but it never had no business bank account, no primaries, no nothing. Like, because I got locked up. So now that I'm out, I paid the reinstatement fees, all that, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so
I got it back in good standing. So, you know, I got to get I got my certificate of good standing. I got the, you know, the articles of organization, but the certified copy costs a couple dollars, a little $25, $50.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm trying to see, like, what else I need to, you know, I kicked off the business bank account, the new Blue Van and all that. Even though I'm going to a bigger bank, this is just the beginning stage. Like, what's some advice you feel like for that type of situation? Like,
Yeah, so definitely when it comes to building out business credit, just like you need primary accounts on your personal, you need some primary on your business, right? So
For sure.
there's business trade lines, net 30 accounts. You can use Quill, Uline, Granger. One of the ones I use is NAV, right?
Yeah.
NAV Plus. They're gonna.
I sure got NAV.
Use NAV. And then a good thing to add on your business credit is Credit Strong, right? So Credit Strong will give a line of credit to your business like up to like $50,000. So if you have a $50,000 account report on your business credit, that makes you look credible, right? And then when it comes to deposits, right, you need to have money coming into the bank. So say if your business not making any money, whatever personal money you get, throw it in there every month.
Yeah, so, okay. So you can use personal income to make it look like business income.
All the time. It's
that's glass. So it's like playing the game right type shit, and it can benefit you.
Yeah, 100%. Like I never say, you know, you can open up a business bank account anywhere. Like, bro, you can get one from go to U.S. Bank, Chase. You know, open up a business checking account with them. Start building out that relationship, and after 3 months of deposits, you know, even if your credit is not where you want it to be, you still had a relationship built where it's like, okay, he's putting in that thing. The thing is, when it comes to revenue, you need to have at least like $10,000 coming in and out the account
for sure
monthly. But then once you have that, they'll start.
So how do they expect that with a new business though? Like it's kind of like tricky because it's like, okay, boom, you just started your LLC, you got a clothing line. Like your clothing line is doing alright, but it ain't bringing in that 10,000. You know what I'm saying? So do you gotta mix the personal money you make with the little ends you make and make it look like it's all business?
Put all the money into the business, right?
Okay.
It's its own separate entity, right?
Yeah.
So when you get paid from, you know, however you get paid, you know, all that money goes straight into the business checking account.
Yeah.
You take it out and use it whenever you want, but you want to make that account stand out because that's what the bank's gonna look when they're gonna give you the most money, right?
Yeah, for sure. So it's all like a stepping stone and doing everything the right way. Like,
yeah, it's definitely systematic,
so it's real like you said, systematic is another word for playing the game right.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, bro. So like that's some real vital information, bro, though. I ain't gonna lie though. So like one more question though, like do you feel like Chicago clients harder to work with than other cities? Like, cause I'm pretty sure you got a few clients from other places. Like, do you feel like your Chicago clients are harder to work with?
Man, that's crazy. I definitely service everybody in America. You know, I even got some people in Hawaii, right? That's America. It's still America, but they on island though.
Yeah, but, that let you know you're doing something right.
But when it comes to like my clients in Chicago, some of them are like some people that I know, but you know they don't really give me no problems, right? I'll say more so the people that inquire about the service that don't really lock in. You know, they're the ones skeptical. You know, I got proof all throughout my pages, clients, testimonials, everything. Like, you gotta have discernment who you're working with. That's why I tell everybody, right? Because I don't work with everybody. You gotta qualify to work with our program because, man, you know, all money ain't good money.
For sure. Bro, so like, man, I hope y'all been soaking this shit in. Like, I've been soaking this shit in because I feel like it's been an interview, but I feel like it's been class for me because there's a lot of questions that he didn't answer that I'm going to go back and watch this shit and soak it in and, you know what I'm saying, and take heed too. So, like I said, it hit different when it's somebody of your type of people that's really, you know what I'm saying, doing this shit at a high level.
Yeah.
I can relate to it better, bro, and I take heed to it more because I'm following you. I'm seeing the real-time results, and like you said, I'm seeing the people that you say that you learning from real-time results. So I feel like all us, bro, we need to just like we take our gamble on spending $1,500 on the Miri and all this dumbass shit. Take that same gamble, bro, and put it into paying for your credit journey, your business funding journey. And I'm saying this from a person that spent money on all the wrong things and then learned the pieces of knowledge that I'm learning. This is why I invited a guest like Durrell Nash that's really doing this shit in Chicago, that's building his name, building his platform, building his brand, building his social media. You know what I'm saying? This is why I bring this type of guests on here to show y'all like where I'm at. Because I deal with a lot of rappers, a lot of content creators, but he the first, you know what I'm saying, credit / business funding specialist that I done brought on. And I appreciate, bro, for setting the tone for the rest of the people that I'm looking forward to working with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I want to thank you for coming on here popping it, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying, enlighten us to the direction we needed to be headed as far as like getting rich. Because we all wanted to be rappers and be ball players and everything. Damn, imagine if you could really live that same lifestyle off what you doing. Man, bro. Business credit, funding. Now you riding the shit that you would have needed a record deal for. Man, that you needed to play ball for. You feel me? So, like I said, seeing is believing, bro. And I'm seeing a lot of my people do this shit, bro. So that's encouraging me, motivating me. So I don't want their work to go unnoticed, bro. I'm going to let all y'all know, not just bro, but like everybody else that's in this business that's of our color, and it's not a race thing, but it's just something to help our confidence into paying for these mentorships, paying for they, you know what I'm saying, they prices with it. The same price we'll spend $500 on the outfit. Why not trust bro with $500, you know what I'm saying, to help you leverage your credit and create you more income and more avenues. So, you know what I'm saying, this has been one of the coldest episodes because it's, you know what I'm saying, generational wealth shit that's involved. You know what I'm saying, life changing shit involved. So, I want to shout out my boy one more time before we get out here. Durrell Nash, you know what I'm saying, for coming through, laying down what he laid down. And do you got any shout outs before we get out this bitch?
Man, really, man, just anybody that's watching, look, your life can change the moment you start taking action, right? So if you don't like your situation, you got to do something about it. Ain't nobody gonna give you no handout. When I was teaching in the classrooms, wasn't nobody trying to save me, right? So I had to save myself. So really lock in, man. I ain't nobody different from y'all, but, you know, I invested to a high income skill, you know. I make good money. I ain't even gonna front. And I'm proud that I can say that on camera. 6 figures in 6 months, I did that. I'm on my way to a meal, so y'all trying to get y'all first meal. Y'all might as well learn from somebody that's doing it.
Oh, bro, so like what could they find you at on social media if they want to tap in and lock in with you all the way for?
Man, yeah, so if you want to follow me on social media, you can follow me on my business page at Chosen Wealth LLC, and then also my main page, Chosen __ 777, man. Look, it's all on the brand, man. Chosen Wealth. You gotta choose wealth. That's it.
Oh, bro, man. Shout out my boy, man. This has been one of the coldest episodes because it's life-changing shit. We out, man. Tap in and follow bro on all them pages, man. We out.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Rockstar lifestyle might not make it. Living life high every day, tank wasted. Love liquor, but yanks are my favorite. Oh, my shit beat me, I cannot take it.